guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is me again, Cherise, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe below because I will be uploading a lot of foundation reviews. So if you're also in the hunt for a good foundation, don't forget to subscribe. So today I'm going to review this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. I guess the difference between this and their other line is that it's light and it looks natural. At the same time, it is in the Infallible line, so it's supposed to be long wearing. So I want to thank my good friend Abby for suggesting this foundation. I think this is also all the rave now in the Philippines because it's very humid there, so they usually want to find foundation that would last long on their skin with the humid weather. So my skin type is combination. I have oily T-zone and dry on the other part, so I really want to know how this would wear during the day, if it's gonna be cakey or is it gonna just look flawless throughout the day. So without further ado, let's test this foundation out. Let's read the claim. So it says it's breathable, buildable coverage up to 24 hours, fresh complexion. And then if you peel the back, so it says finish natural, wear up to 24 hours, coverage medium, and texture all light. And it says to shake well before using. So the price for this is $19.99 Canadian dollars, so approximately $20 for a 30 ml, which is the usual size for bottled foundations. When it comes to packaging, the plus for me is the pump, because most of the drugstore foundations is only the open cap ones where you have to pour the foundation, and I think that's wasteful. So it's a little on the watery side. You can see that it's very thin and it's not like a gel or cream form. Okay, so I'm gonna use about 2 pumps. The smell of this reminds me of other foundation. It reminds me of a MAC foundation. So I'm gonna start in the middle of my face. Oh, maybe let's start on one side. So my problem areas are around my nose because it's very red, and then I have enlarged pores, and I have combination skin, which means I'm oily on the T-zone and dry on other parts. So let's see if this will control my oil without looking too matte and looking like cake face. It's very tan, but we'll work with it. That's the only disadvantage about having drugstore foundation, is that you can't really test the shades. And since it's thin, I feel like I use half of it. I use 1 pump on one side of my face, which is, I guess, okay. The only 1 pump foundation I have is the Estee Lauder anyways, because that's like full coverage. I feel like I don't need a concealer with this because I feel like it can cover like the blue tone under my eyes. It has good coverage. I wouldn't say medium. I feel like if you build this foundation more, it will be full coverage, because right now it already hid my redness over here, like dried pimple over here, and I know I have some blemishes over here that I cannot really see now. This is the bare side, and this is with 1 pump of the L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear. Okay, first impression, I feel like it's drying to like a powder consistency, but if you notice, this side of my face is still dewy. So I feel like if you have a good primer, a dewy primer, and you really prep your skin, this is a really good foundation. As you can see on this side, I have red cheeks and I have really red pigments on the side of my nose, and it really covered it well. But close up, you can see that it's not looking like you piled on a lot of foundation. It's very thin. They're right when they say that it's very light. So I'm going to continue to put makeup on the other side. So this is now the full face with the foundation. To be honest, this foundation looks like the high-end brands that I've tested before. The feel of it is not far from branded foundations. But I am going to first do a second layer because I want to know if this could really be full coverage. I want to know if it could really cover like some of the blemishes there and over here. So I'm just gonna add another pump. I don't feel like I need a concealer, so I'm also gonna use this as my concealer. And you have to take note that I didn't put any primer on my face. I don't want to depend on how good my primer is. I want to know if this could really last long during the wear test because it claims that it's gonna stay on for 24 hours. So I'm just gonna let this set. I'm gonna put powder, I'm gonna put blush, I'm gonna finish the look, and then I'll come back and do the flash photography. So I did a comparison between a flash photography and a non-flash photography, and I think that it looks amazing. It doesn't claim that it's HD, but I feel like it looks HD as well. So I just stopped filming and I just want to do a time check because I didn't do a time check when I was doing the video. It's currently 3:10 p.m. and this is how the foundation looks like. So time check, it's already 6 p.m. and look at my foundation. So I already cooked and cleaned the house. That's what I did in that span of 3 hours. I also ate, but nothing has moved. It actually really looks good on camera, right? That's so HD. So I'm back and it has been 11 hours. I just noticed that at the 8th hour, the foundation actually sort of sink into my pores. I'm a little oily on my T-zone. Honestly, it really surprised me that I used this as a concealer, and it actually kind of acts as a concealer. Remember when I put it on the first time, it really looks tan on me. It actually matches now. So this foundation does not oxidize. It's affordable. It's $20 for 30 ml. And it's long wearing. I mean, I couldn't test this for 24 hours, but 8 hours a good test on how it really wears on my skin. I still like the look of it after the 8th hour. So this is a thumbs up for me. So I hope you guys like this foundation review. My next foundation review would be about this Maybelline 24-hour foundation. So Maybelline and L'Oreal are actually the two foundation trending right now for drugstore makeup. So I'm so excited to see how this works. I hope that this is as good as the L'Oreal one. So watch out for that. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!
Stay to work. Be so fun. Bye.